Chapter 434, Alien Gold Conspiracy. It starts in the middle of Gotham Royal York. Me, Lincoln, Lainey and Lana were flying in the city, keeping our eyes open for crime when we sensed a massive increase in energy. Me, uh-oh. Lainey, I sense it too. There's a massive rise in energy coming from that building there. Lainey pointed to a building. Me, let's go. We flew over and bursted in, and we saw Batman 2039 fighting a man made of fiery rock, a man flat as a pancake, and a woman made of frozen gas. Me, whoa. Lainey, what's going on here? Lana, I don't know, but Batman has his hands full. Lana fired a blast of ice lightning at the magma man and he turned into a normal rock. Lainey wrapped the flat man in bramble vines and Lincoln swooped in and shut off the machine. Lincoln flew up to the frozen gas woman and sensed something wrong with her. Lincoln, wait a second, you're Mary Michaels aka Freon. Freon, that's right. I've heard a lot about you, Lincoln loud. Lincoln, how did you become like this? Freon, we were experimenting with a particle fusion reactor experiment and we were exposed to tremendous levels of radiation that mutated us and turned us into what we are now. My fiancé Michael was turned into a magma man, our lab assistant Stuart Lowe became a two-dimensional rubber man, and I became a mass of freezing gas with ice powers. We were forever changed into the terrific trio as a result. Lincoln, this is incredible. Lab accidents are one of the most prominent causes of people getting superpowers. Same with nuclear radiation. Freon, that's right. We later found out that because of the experiment our genetic structure was disintegrating. Me, gasp. How is that possible? Freon, I don't know. But the data on the experiment said that there is no cure and that we're becoming dangerously psychotic. Lainey, that's awful. There has to be something we can do for you. Me, there may be a way. I'm gonna use my magic to help you. Chance an incantation. Jodigman or quotum en mentuma worka. I fired a beam of rainbow light at Freon. Deep in her genetic structure, her DNA was mending back together and she was being cured of her psychosis. Her DNA was fixed. Freon, groans. What happened? I form a water computer mirror and it showed her DNA back together and she was free of psychosis. Freon, I'm all cured and my DNA is all fixed up. Me, yes. I used my magic to help you. Freon, thank you JD. She hugged me and I was getting cold on my back. Me, shivers, you're welcome. You're really cold. Freon, I know. I get that a lot. Me, I believe it. Lainey, guys look at 2D man. Lainey moved her vines and we saw that he had disintegrated into fine powder. Me, boo. That must have not felt good. Lincoln, no kidding. Freon, goodbye Stuart. Lincoln, I'm sorry Mary. Freon, it's all right Lincoln. As far as I know the men I knew died long ago. Me, let's go home. Back at the estate we were watching TV and playing card games and chess. Me and Lisa were playing Go Fish. Me, let's see. Lisa, do you have any SIXS? Lisa, negative. Go Fish. I draw a card. Lisa, do you possess any kings? Me, oh man. I hand her 3 kings. Lisa, thank you. She has 2 sets of cards. Lisa, so how did Freon get her powers of ice? Me, she, Stuart Lowe, and her fiancé Mike were exposed to tremendous levels of radiation during a particle fusion experiment and it mutated them and changed them forever. Freon became frozen gas in his ice powers as a result. Mike got fire and magma powers and Stuart got super elasticity despite being turned flat. Lisa, fascinating. Me, yet. I was shocked myself. But like I said, nuclear radiation in laboratory accidents are one of the most prominent causes of people getting superpowers. Lisa, indeed. Do you possess any force? Me, nope. Go fish Lisa. Lisa drew a card and then the alarm sounded. Me, uh-oh. We go to the computer and saw that something is going on over in Scorpion Ridge, New Mexico. Me, something's going down over in Scorpion Ridge, New Mexico. Lincoln, what's that place? Me, it's called Scorpion Ridge because it has a rock formation in the shape of a scorpion. The computer is picking signs of extraterrestrial activity. Lori, you mean like aliens from another planet? Me, precisely. Roswell, New Mexico has been known as the site of extraterrestrial activity. Lincoln, Laney, Freon, Lori, Double D, Ed, Eddie, Hulk, Ben, Hawk Girl, Lana, Starfire, you all come with me. According to the computer it says here that Mystery Inc. is there too. Lincoln, then they must be there to solve a mystery. Me, like old times. Let's go. We set out for Scorpion Ridge, New Mexico. We arrived and saw that Scorpion Ridge looks just like a scorpion. Starfire, how are we gonna find Mystery Incorporated? Me, we follow a trail. I point to tire tracks and they lead into a canyon. We followed the tracks and they went into a cave. Lori, they literally lead into this cave. Freon, looks like we have to go in. Lincoln, yep. We go into the cave and discover something really unusual in it. Lana, it's all mining equipment. Laney, it sure is. Who do you think it all belongs to? Hulk, more importantly, Hulk thinks it belonged to people here. Me, I have a feeling you're right. On a jackhammer we saw on the tool a yellow powder and it was shining and sparkling. I take some of it off with my finger and look at it. Me, just as I thought. Lana, what is it, JD? Me, it's gold. Someone struck gold here. Ed, and look at this, guys. We saw a huge vein of gold. Me, well, I'll be. Someone discovered an active vein right here under Scorpion Ridge. Hawk Girl, this is a lot of gold. Me, it sure is, Shayra. Laney, what are they gonna do with all of it? Me, probably keep it all for themselves. A valuable find like this belongs in Fort Knox. Hulk agree. Then we heard a scream. Me, that's Daphne. Come on. We run and flew down a tunnel and saw a crane with Fred, Daphne, and Velma in a net. Fred, you three aren't going to get away with this. Max? Oh, we already have. Fred. Steve, to Laura, babe, after the heroes are dead, let's use all this gold to retire somewhere in Hawaii. Laura, good idea. Hawaii has so many nice beaches. With that, Laura and Steve kiss, making Max gag. Max? Oh, come in. You two have to do that right now. Daphne, I guess even villains need to have love. Me, let them go, you dirt heads. Steve, well, if it isn't JD. Knudsen and his friends. Me, that's right, Steve, now let our friends go, you filth brain. Laura, not a chance. They came to stop us, so we won't have that gold. Starfire cut them free and brought Fred, Daphne, and Velma to us. Ed became Itzilla and Ben became Armadillo. Ben, Armadillo. Me, Atalpaiden from the planet Terixcava. Armadillo, that's right. Hawk Girl, you three still have all of us to deal with. Me, that's right, puke heads. Steve, Chuckles, oh, we didn't forget about the rest of you. You see, we brought a friend to keep you all occupied. Laura, and he should be coming right about now. The heroes then saw a figure in the shadows moving towards them. Solomon Grundy. Me, oh no. Eddie, recognizes the voice, you've gotta be kidding me. Born on a Monday. Hawk Girl, I know that voice all too well. Eddie, oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Christened on Tuesday. Lincoln, that voice is familiar to me. Eddie, oh, you've gotta be censored, kidding me. The figure steps out of the shadows to reveal Solomon Grundy. Grundy, married on Wednesday. Me, Cyrus Gold aka Solomon Grundy. Max, we called Penguin and Grodd to send him over a while ago. And the best part? He can't die no matter what you punks do to him. Me, so you three are one of the members of the Legion of Doom. Steve, I'm the only member actually. Laura and Max are just along for the ride. We help collect funds for the Legion. Me, Hulk, Ed, Ben, you all stop Grundy. We'll take care of his lackeys. Grundy smash heroes. Grundy is about to punch Velma but Hulk and Edzilla punch him back. Hulk and Edzilla, no. Hulk and Ed smash Zombie Man. Hulk punched Grundy in the face and sent him crashing into a cave wall. Smash. Edzilla slammed his tail into Grundy and punched him several times. Armadillo kicked him and punched in the head and sent him crashing into a cave wall. BLAM. Armadillo threw a boulder at Grundy and it slammed into him. Crash. Max, Grundy's losing. Steve and Laura then took the drill and revved it up and they went at them and Armadillo went to the drill and punched it, destroying it. Smash. Then Shaggy, Scooby, and a woman named Crystal and her dog Amber came. Shaggy, like what's going on? Me, it's a huge fight Shaggy. Steve, Laura, and Max are trying to get gold for the Legion of Doom. Crystal, the Legion of Doom? I thought they were just in the comics. Hawk Girl, no they are all too real and they are our most dangerous enemies. Scooby-Doo, Rock Girl. Rawsome. Crystal, let us help you guys. Crystal and Amber then touched their peace sign necklaces and in a powerful burst of light they turned into their true forms. They were really aliens in disguise. Shaggy, Zoinks. Crystal and Amber, you're both aliens? Crystal, yes. I'll explain everything later. They went out and punched Steve, Laura, and Max in the faces and knocked them out. Amber took a steel beam and tied it around them. Solomon Grundy was beaten. Me, Cyrus, listen to me. You are being used. Steve, Laura, and Max are using you like a pawn in their diabolical plans. Grundy then knew that I was right and he was mad. Steve, Laura, and Max woke up and saw Grundy approach them. Grundy approaches Steve, Laura, and Max. Fake aliens use Grundy. Now Grundy will crush fake aliens. Double D, no, Grundy. They're not worth it. Look at them. They're no threat to anyone now. They can't hurt anyone. If you kill them, you'll only prove to be the monster that everyone says you are. Grundy calms down. Grundy knows monster when Grundy sees one. Armadillo, to Steve, Laura, and Max, it's your choice. You three can either go to jail or you can get torn apart by Grundy, Hulk, and Edzilla. Sure, you three might be put into separate prisons but it's better than getting beaten to death. Me, we're also gonna take the gold here and put it in the United States gold reserves in Fort Knox. Lana froze their legs with ice. Lana, and we're gonna make sure you stay in prison. Freon, nice work Lana. Your ice powers are as awesome as mine. Lana, thanks Freon. I approached Grundy. Me, Cyrus, I know you must be in a lot of pain but let me remind you of who you are. I put my hand on his head and reminded him of who he was. Flashback. He saw what he really was over 90 years ago. Decades ago in the 1920s, Cyrus Gold was an infamous gangster operating in Gotham City. After a successful bullion robbery, Gold was betrayed and gunned down by his CO conspirators. They cursed his body with a powerful gris and dumped the body in a swamp with its own mystical properties. Over time, the magic mixed, and Cyrus, who was resurrected as a soulless zombie, rose from the swamp. The only things he retained from his past life were his instinctive lust for wealth, which he continued to hoard even though he had no longer any use for it, and a faint memory that he was born on Monday. For the latter reason, Cyrus was named Solomon Grundy after the nursery rhyme of the same name. Flashback ends. Grundy, remember. What happened to men who betrayed Grundy? Me, they were arrested and sent to Alcatraz. But in the 1946 prison battle they were shot and killed. Grundy has been avenged. Grundy now am dead and I don't belong here. Thank you JD Knudsen for helping Grundy, and now I can finally rest in peace. He turned into dust and closed his eyes and he disintegrated into a pile of dust. Me, now he can go to eternal rest in peace. Hawk girl, yes. I'm glad he's now at rest. Freon, same here. Lana, me too. Me, let's get some shovels. We did so and dug a deep hole and put all the dust into the hole. Lana got a rock and carved on it Cyrus Gold aka Solomon Grundy RIP. Laney, perfect Lana. Lana, thanks Lanes. Me, now that that's taken care of. We turned our attention to Crystal and Amber. Shaggy, like, I don't get it. You're aliens? Crystal and Amber had their heads down in guilt. Crystal, I have another confession. Shaggy, like I know. You're not a government agent. Crystal, well actually we are. But not from Earth. We were sent by our world to investigate signals from your planet. Amber, transmitted from the SALF station. Me, wow. That's amazing. So you were investigating the satellite transmission signals. Crystal, that's right. We first honed in on your television signals sent years ago. Velma, sure that's why you're disguised the way you are. The television broadcasts you picked up were sent back in the 60s. Me, that explains it. It was back in the Woodstock 1969 era. Amber, that's correct. Crystal, we thought all Earthlings dressed this way. Lana, actually this is the 21st century. Laney, we have many styles of clothes from all over the world. Ben, but that old saying goes. To each their own. Me, that's right Ben. Crystal, we've been to many planets across the galaxy and not just here but also in galaxies all over the universe. Crystal, that's what we heard JD. You are widely known all over the universe and you have had a dramatic impact on the planets. Me, it's not the first time we've heard that. Lincoln, yet. Later Crystal and Shaggy, Scooby, and Amber were now a couple. It was a pleasant sight. We then mined all the gold out of the mine and put it all on a cart. Steve, Laura, and Max were arrested. Steve, and we would have gotten away with it too if it weren't. Officer, quiet you. Me, enjoy prison you three. Cause you're gonna be there for a really long time. Fred, thanks for saving us back there guys. Me, no problem Fred. Lana, those clods deserve to spend every single day of their miserable lives in prison. Daphne, you'll get no argument from me Lana. Me, well we got to go deliver all this gold over to Fort Knox in Kentucky. Shaggy, like yet. That's a good spot for it. Scooby, Rhea. Me, take care of yourselves guys. And keep eating Shaggy. Shaggy, will do. In Fort Knox, Kentucky we were at the gates with our newly found gold. We stopped at a gate and I stood in front of a soldier. Me, salutes, James Dean Knudsen of Gotham Royal York requesting to make a deposit in gold for the U.S. gold reserves, sir. Soldier, proceed soldier. Thank you for your deposit. I nod and the gate opened and go in. I had $500 billion in gold. General, where did you find all this gold soldier? Me, found it in Scorpion Ridge, New Mexico while investigating signals of extraterrestrial activity, sir. General, good work JD. Thank you for bringing it to us. Me, you're welcome General. We salute and I left. Steve, Laura, and Max were each placed in 3 prisons for life without parole. Max was placed in the Antarctica prison, Laura was placed in the Mariana Trench prison and Steve, because he's the mastermind, was placed into the Moon prison. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders was an awesome movie. The sad ending with Shaggy and Scooby not being together with Crystal and Ember because of our worlds being thousands of light years apart was a sad one. And the death of Solomon Grundy was a sad one on Justice League Unlimited. Nico-chan 11 gave me the idea for this one. Thanks man as usual, and thanks for refreshing my memory. I wanted to include the fight with the terrific trio on Batman Beyond. And that was an awesome episode. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.